Hey, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, children of all ages, even people who are child at heart like myself. This is a test video of what I might want to try to do in the future. Don't know if I want to do this or not, but I just want to test this out. So, depending upon how many views this video gets, will determine if I do something else. If I do another video kind of like this. For example, I tried to do a music reaction, and those views based upon the song, very decent reviews, got more reviews than I thought I would. So I figured, hey, this is another one of my hobbies that I do. So I figured I'll test this out. Depending upon how many views I get with this, I'm not telling you how many. I had a certain view count in mind. And what I'll do is I'll wait for a couple of weeks to see how many views this get. So, depending upon how many views this video gets will determine if I'll do another one like this. So, hey. Also depending on the comments as well, naturally. So, if you thought this was a cool video, let me know down below. I haven't started yet, of course. If you think I don't do this, do something else, even though depending on the view count, let me know down below. But anyway, this is about a miniature war game that I play called Heroclix, and I'm going to do a unboxing. Now, I collect a lot of them. I have a lot of them. I collect some from almost every set. Some sets I collect, which is good. Some Marvel, some DC. It's a very addicting game. I started collecting this in 2003 when it first came out. And what happened was this one store that I was going to called Warp 9 that's still around, and that's my super backup store. The old owner there, I used to go there every Sunday around 2 o'clock and buy like 3 or 4 of these every week. And every time he'll, hey, we got the new ones inside. I'll save you some. Okay, cool. After that, I stopped playing it for a while, and I started picking it back up again. And the thing is that the figures from way back when was kind of simple. These are a little bit more complex. But anyway, so this is what it wants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this is a Fantastic Four, and this is House of X. Okay. Now what happened is the Fantastic Four set was supposed to come out like summer of last year, but due to COVID, way late. So what happened is they released a whole bunch of product in a short amount of time. The House of X, which is based off the famous House of X storyline, was supposed to be released December. It just got released last month. And now what happened is this month in February, the next Fantastic Four set called Future Foundation is going to be released. And I didn't order mine yet, which I will be doing within the next week or so. Now what happened is that this box right here is like 13 to 15 bucks per box. There's a thing called a brick, which is 10 of these all in one packet. That's like about 150-ish or so. No, 130, 120-ish. So if I bought 10 of these like this, it would have been 150. If I buy a brick them all packaged together, it would have been like 120. Oh well, still supporting my local store. So this is the Fantastic Four. I only bought 2 of these today. I have majority of every one I'm looking for. So what happened is this Fantastic Four, Invisible Girl, Human Torch. I'm only looking for one Invisible Girl and one Human Torch. I got pretty much every one of these I wanted. But the big thing I'm looking for is God Emperor Doom. That's the big one. Now what happened is the figure for God Emperor Doom is selling for $200 to $300 right now still. Now I don't know about you, but I'm not going to drop $300 down for a little figure. No. No. So that's one of the things I'm like, I'm gonna pass on. One of the figures from the House of X is Apocalypse. There's like two versions of the Apocalypse. I was looking for one of the Apocalypse versions, and that one is around $150. I'm like, nope. Now, 2 years ago, I bought a Thanos for $30, like 35 bucks. Okay, that was good. That was a good price. I couldn't find it, so I spent 40 bucks on that. Okay, that's fine. So what happens is normally, if after I buy a brick or two of these, which is like a brick is like this is like 5 figures. A brick is like 50 figures. A case is like 100 figures. So I bought a case of Fantastic Four. I bought a case and a half of this, and I still haven't gotten everyone. Case and a half of that, and still haven't gotten everyone, but that's fine. It's hobbies, right? Okay, so let me start ripping it up. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let's see, what do I got? Okay. Let's see. Oh, Hydro Man. Oh, I think this is the Invisible Girl I was looking for. Okay. So this figure right here is the Invisible Girl. I believe I was looking for that one. So I don't have to spend up to $5 for this, since I got it free in this booster, which is cool. I'm hoping this is the one I was looking for. And of course, there's a card which tells you everything about that character. So when I play, hopefully, when they allow in-store gaming again, I used to do this every Friday night, especially when I was, oh, that's Valeria Richards. Ooh, okay. So this is the card for Invisible Woman. Tells you everything about the card right there. Flip it over. So everything right there is about this character, which is fine. I got another Titania, which is, I got the bigger figure on my wall, which is fine. Another Hydro Man, which is fine because he was kind of hard to get for me, which is fine, no big deal. A lot of other channels do a lot better with these things. For example, every time a new set comes out, this guy named Scott Porter, who's an actor, who's in a lot of like second-rate TV shows and stuff like that, and he was the voice of Norman Osborn or Harry Osborn in the Spider-Man game. He does an unboxing of these, and he gets somehow he ends up getting these really awesome ones. Another set of people do a lot better job than I'm doing, which is fine. Oh, okay. No God Emperor Doom, so dash those hopes. But I did end up getting this guy, which is the Thing. This is a different version. See, this is the regular version of Thing right here, which is cool. And this is the one. This is one of the ones I wasn't really looking for, but I'm kind of glad. I got it, which is cool. Because the reason why it's good because it comes with what they call bystanders, which helps me out if I play them. Yeah, see, like right here. So what happens is, what I do is I'll photocopy this and I'll cut it out, make like little chips of something like that, so that way I can use them on the board. And one of the coolest things is about with every one of these clicks, it shows you a picture of one of the comics that it came out of. And the funny thing is, some of the comics that I buy is based off of these book clicks. some of the special books I buy is based off of these clix. So it's kind of neat. For example, if you saw the video where I pulled when I got the Fantastic Four 600, what happened was the reason why I thought about buying that book is one of Scott Porter's unboxings had that. Had what figured it, and it stated that that's where the. I was like, oh, that's an awesome looking book, so I ended up buying it. House of X. You know, there's very few people I'm looking for. I'm looking for Nightcrawler, Gambit, and Apocalypse. Now I bought 4 of these. Oops. I bought 4 of these, so let's see. No, I'm not going to do a gameplay where I show you how I play it. No, because that would take... A game could take from either 40 minutes to 2 to 3 hours. One game when the pandemic first started, I was playing this every day. So after I got off of work, ate dinner, I started a game at like 7 or 8. I'm not getting done till almost 2 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell? Because of crappy dice rolling. Oh, okay. Okay. Oops. Ouch. Got another Magneto, which is cool. Now these are the new sculpts, which is a little bit bigger than these. Which is bigger than these sculpts. Which is bigger than these sculpts. Even though these sculpts are pretty good, the last set before this one, the last set of the year was supposed to be Amazing Spider-Man. No, I bought that recently. No, I'm sorry. This sculpt is pretty cool right here, which is good. And I believe I've finally gotten this Bishop right here. This is what they call a Bishop Prime, which there's 2 versions of Bishop. And this is the Bishop I believe I was looking for. So that's pretty cool. The one cool thing about the House of X set is that if you read the House of X, they kind of changed the way how mutants work. And now, since they live on the island Krakoa, they can technically... Oh, nice. Okay, I gotta read I have to put my reading glasses on because some of this stuff is small print. Yes, I'm old. Okay, now this comes with a team-up card. Yeah, see, this Magneto, I love this guy because he comes with what they call the Krakoan Revival trait, which means that if I have him on my team, any of my X-Men that I have, if they die, I can resurrect them. There you go. And this is his team-up card, which is a special card with an Apocalypse and Professor X. Already got Professor X. The only cool thing about the Apocalypse Revival is that I could resurrect a character, but what happens, the player I'm playing against can choose any one of these tough ass bystanders to fight against me. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Got another Wolverine, which is fine. No big deal. I'm not doing a deep dive if that's what you're thinking. I'm just doing this and opening up stuff. Now the thing is that I'm at the point where I got pretty much everybody that I'm looking for, and so either one or two things. I either buy it secondhand, or okay. Looks like I got a special character. If it comes in a bubble wrap, that means something special. And who is this? Ooh, Storm. This is my second Storm, which is cool. This is one of the best Storm figures I've seen, which is cool. I was like, oh. Now the funny thing is, when I bought my brick, I got a Juggernaut, which is cool because I love the Juggernaut. Let go. Let's see. Oh, we got this. We got the Cyclops with the team up card. The funny thing is that this have a new strategy called team ups. The team ups started off in the Justice League Unlimited set, which I got a ton of those guys. And what happened is, to buy these cards in itself is you could be paying up to $10 for one of these cards. So as a collector, you kind of like want to do certain things, and like, ooh, this team, the team of cards is kind of cool. It adds a sort of new life to your game. But this, what happened is kind of funny. This set just came out, and then what happened is, right now they're going through a lot of rules changes, in which don't come out now. The only DC set that's coming out in 2021 is Wonder Woman 80th anniversary. Now, what happens? They have, for Marvel, they have everything locked down, so they can whip out Marvel sets all the time. With DC, it's always a struggle. So who knows what's going to happen? But there's supposed to be the 80th anniversary Wonder Woman set coming out. Don't know when, but it happens. So this is the damn. Not another one. Okay. All right. So here's that. Got another chamber, which is cool. He was part of the Generation X storyline in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. Now, I was looking for Nightcrawler. Didn't get Nightcrawler, but I got this guy right here. This is the third guy. His name is Cardinal. Nightcrawler has the same sculpt as this. And that's why I said, oh, I got it finally. No, it's not Nightcrawler. It's Cardinal. In the House of X store, and there's also a Psylocke. Cardinal is one of those kind of characters from the House of X, in which he's what they call a chimera mutant. A lot of mutants, a lot of mutants traits all rolled into one, so he's a powerhouse. And if you read that storyline, this is like in the future when they're fighting against the other X-Men. And that Psylocke is the Betsy Braddock one. Okay, so that's the cool one, not the Quanin one. Now, Psylocke, there's two versions of Psylocke. One is Quanin originally, and then Betsy Braddock version. Whatever. Okay. Last set. Last one. So far, no Nightcrawler, no Gambit, and no Apocalypse. Apocalypse costs about $150. I don't want to spend $150 to get an Apocalypse. So that means if Apocalypse is not in here, I'm not going to be able to get them. Just like God Emperor Doom I was looking for and the Fantastic Four, I'm not getting them. Kiss that butt goodbye. Now I might be able to get them 10 years from now when it costs super cheap, but the one thing about these sets is that for official tournament play, they're only good for 3 years. So it forces you to buy new sets. So in a way, it's kind of cool, but like friendly games, you can use whatever you want. What the heck? What's this? Okay, this is a figure I have not seen before. Okay, we got Polaris. We got the Starjammers. Some more Starjammers. Starjammers has always been big in the X-Men universe because Corsair is Cyclops' father. So the Starjammers is here. I'm missing one Starjammer, and that's Raza, the swordsman. Otherwise, I have all of them. And this is Waldo? Don't know where he's from, but this is the first time I've ever seen this one. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So that means, you know what that means? That means, oh, Waldo. Starjammers. He's part of the Starjammers. Don't know where he's from, but oh well. It's like right here, the comic book spotlight on the Starjammer. So if I really want to read the story about where he featured in, I had to buy that story. So that means out of now, see, the funny thing is cool. There you have because of the pandemic, they have that stay-at-home gameplay where you play with other people online in like a Zoom kind of thing. We tried to get that to happen, and that didn't work with a bunch of people. So I don't know how that's going to work. But the gameplay at home comes with a figure for the House of X. It came with the Apocalypse Rogue. So I'm trying to buy that one, and the Fantastic Four one, Stay at Home, come to Future Foundation. It will have a Invisible Woman. So that means that in order to get Apocalypse, I gotta spend $150. The Apocalypse I wanted, it has a trait where you can play the four. You could add 4 X-Men, and they become your, or 4 other figures, and they become the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which is cool. I should have just, maybe I should have spent $100 and got the big ass Galactus. Maybe I should have did that instead. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But other than that, I've been pricing on stuff online. Nightcrawler and Gambit are about like $20 to $30 a piece. So it looks like I'm gonna have to. So that means in order for me to get Gambit and Nightcrawler, I had to spend $20, or buy more of these, and hope I get it. Now, some people might look up and say, "Well, if you're looking for specific figures, why do all that?" Well, because that way I don't have to specifically order them personally. There's a site called Troll and Toad, where I buy singles, and so which means I got to go there and say, Gambit, Nightcrawler, $60. Okay, boom. Plus I've been ordering stuff from there. So it's certain things like after I bought my initial sets, I got sick and tired of buying new ones, and so I won't do any. So I won't buy them anymore in the sets in the store like that, unless I'm bored. Now, for example, the X-Men animated one that came out a year ago, I bought that, and I was looking for Mr. Sinister, and boom, I finally got Mr. Sinister after a year. I get the House of X initially, and boom, Mr. Sinister. I'm like, oh no. But anyway, that's fine. Thanks for watching this. Yes, it's kind of long because I talked a lot, and believe me, a lot of these unboxing videos for this stuff, some of them are up to 40 minutes long when they unbox the whole thing all at once. Some do it in like Scott Porter. He does things like 2 boxes at a time. Then he makes a 20 to 30 minute video explaining all that. But I just didn't want to do that. I just want to unbox it, see what I got, show it to you guys, and that's what I usually do when I'm not reading comic books. But because what happens is, when the pandemic first started, all the comic book shops closed, so there was no new comic books to get. So I had nothing to do but play that. But now I got my comic books, even my PlayStation 4 at the time. I didn't have the PlayStation 4 at the time, so I got that now. So okay. Angry Orchard sitting in the garage for over a month, and then all of a sudden it came super cold temperatures, below freezing. Hoping it don't bust. No, luckily it didn't. They're all glass, so it's cool. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this. If you think this is a cool thing, let me know down below. Depending upon how many views did this video get, this is just a test. Depending on how many views did this video get, and I'll check it out. And then what happens is, if there's enough views for this, I'll actually do an unveiling of the Future Foundation set when I get it, or just part of it, or something like that. if this thing doesn't really get that many views after a certain amount of time, then I'm not going to worry about it. But anyway, I just trying to diversify my channel a little bit more. And I'm not going to do that all the time because the sets come out every couple months, once every 2 or 3 months. So it's not like I'm going to make videos of this every week. Unlike my comic book reviews. But anyway. Right now it's time for me to catalog these books. Now it's time for me to catalog these figures so that way I know exactly what I need to do when I want to play again. I know exactly what I got. And other than that, I'm going to read some comic books and enjoy the rest of my Valentine's Day single style. Alright? Talk to you guys later.